Well, hello, soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you, wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is our daily chakra energy reading, and today is Thursday, September 19th of 2024. So happy Thursday to all of you. I hope you're all doing so very well. Oops. All of my readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found this video is when you are meant to hear this message. So use your intuition to tune into what that message is for you. All right. So I was guided to expand my channel onto TikTok, so I did that yesterday. I downloaded TikTok and joined and posted my first video on there. So I am now on TikTok. So if you are on TikTok, you can find me on there under your energy channel. That is I decided to just use that channel name since I linked it to my YouTube as well. So, yeah, look at me expanding into new horizons. And so, and it's funny that, like the way that it worked out because I did not ever think that I would join TikTok. I was, did not believe that TikTok was where I would ever expand to. But like back in March when my niece was here visiting, she had said, you know what, maybe you should join TikTok and put some of your readings on there. And I was like, okay. And so that was kind of like the seed planted, I suppose, back in March. And I've just been allowing myself to be guided and didn't really think about it actually much after that. And then just recently, so since like this 9-9, since the 9-9 portal, I was like, been taking the time to release, any and all things from all points in space and time that may have be like caused fear or blockages that, could have been holding me back or whatever. And TikTok came up again. And so I was just like, okay, well, if this is a sign that I am meant to expand onto TikTok, then I will. So yesterday I did. And it's funny because, so I was like looking up, so yesterday was September 18th, so the 18th adds up to a 9, so it was another 9-9 day. And when I was looking up information on, like just the info about TikTok, I saw that it was launched on July 9th of 2015. So this year it just turned 9 and it was on a 9 day. And so I thought that was very interesting, like the guides coming through and saying that like, it's time to shift. Like the 9 is the last of the digits before the cycle ends and starts and re-begins, right? So when we get up to the 9, it's time to start back at 0 and 1 again. And so I thought that was a very beautiful and like a beautiful alignment, the way that that worked out. And so I was just like, okay. So I don't really know how to use it. I still got my training wheels on. And so like I have like my nieces that can help me and my little sisters on there. But yeah, so it's exciting. So like just a new cycle, I guess you could say, stepping into something new. So I feel that would, and we just had the full moon, which the full moon is about releasing. So I mean, it's just like absolutely perfect. So, yeah. All right. Now that I'm done talking about that, but I was just feeling like that is kind of where the collective is. Like we are all shifting and moving into things that, maybe make us feel a little uncomfortable because we're not really sure about how to do it. And, it requires us to learn something more or to expand our knowledge on certain things and how to do certain things. But it could be for our best and highest good. So it's about us just tuning into that. So yeah, this is like part of the shift. This is part of that collective shift. Like this is what, like, feeling the shift versus it being grounded and it being physically manifested. That's the difference. Before I was feeling the energy of the shift and I wasn't necessarily sure, but now it's like, oh, okay, I see where that energy guided me to. So, yeah. All right. So, our affirmation for today is from our secondary chakra yang energy, our masculine energy, our action energy, which is absolutely perfect. Card number 86, look at the healing symbol. I make friends with my inner warrior. I make friends with my inner warrior. Yes, yes, we should all be making friends with our inner warrior because our inner warrior is that aspect of us that, is ready to step forward and charge. I just heard charge, like in that old school way, but yeah. Um, so yeah, make friends with your inner warrior. So I love this one. So let's read it. All right. I make friends with my inner warrior, meaning, yes, there is a little warlike aspect within you, your inner warrior. He may be many things, violent, brutal, but also protective, assertive, steadfast, strong and power conscious, orderly and disciplined, strict and ascetic, vital and healthy, sporty and tough, chivalrous and fiery. Which of his qualities manifests itself in your best interests and those of everyone involved depends on you. If you immediately become afraid of his characteristics and declare them to be superficial and bad, your spiritual path, and therefore also your happiness, will wind up at a dead end. Instead, find out the ways in which his abilities can be meaningfully applied and use them. Study the tasks of warriors in the cultures of native people, the Japanese samurai, and the medieval knights. Learn to live your warrior power in a constructive, conscious way. It is always within you, and as long as you do not look at it and learn to deal with it, it will tend to express itself in a more destructive, disharmonious way and get mixed up in situations at the wrong time. Healing stone, opal, fragrance essence, cypress, Bach flower, water violet. Ah, absolutely. I love this one because I love all of the characteristics that they list the in our inner warriors. Um, yeah, all the I love all the characteristics that they list for our inner warrior because it is like it's violent, brutal, but also like protective, assertive, steadfast, strong, power conscious, orderly and disciplined, strict and ascetic, vital and healthy, sporty and tough, chivalrous and fiery. I love that. That is all aspects that we all have within us, and the way that we choose to allow those aspects to come forward is completely up to us. We can be afraid of those aspects of ourselves. We can be afraid of the part of us that maybe likes to watch like violent movies or whatever, but that's our inner warrior. Like, just love that part and accept that part because that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go out and be that, brutal, violent person. Like you get to choose. You get to choose. So the masculine energy within all of us and also the warrior energy, because you know the warrior energy is separate from just the masculine energy. um, and so making friends with our inner warrior is very important for us to be um, in a healthy relationship with the masculine side of our energy. So we all have masculine and feminine, and part of the masculine energy is the warrior energy. That is the Mars energy within all of us. We all have Mars in our birth chart. Mars is our neighbor. And so, we all have that kind of aspect within us. And so make friends with that aspect. Be cool. Be cool with him. And so, yeah. And then it's and then you get to decide when that part steps forward, and you get to choose how that part steps forward. So it's about us realizing that we have control and there's nothing for us to be afraid of, because we are that warrior. We have lived lives where we were that warrior and have probably seen a lot of things. And so yeah, we're being asked to make friends with our inner warrior, and I love it. So this has been our Thankful Thursday affirmation. I hope you all found something that resonates with you, and if you did, please remember to hit that thumbs up and share this message with someone who needs to make friends with their inner warrior. If you're subscribed to the channel, thank you so very much for allowing me to be part of your journey. All right, I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one.